This is Amanda from Bank of North Dakota. Thank you for joining us for an early special Facebook Live. We are actually here at Bismarck State catching one of the schools during a special event that they have going on. So if you have any questions during today's thing, be sure to leave us a comment below. Like us so you make sure that we know every single time that we go live, especially when we have special events like this. So today I am joined by Jane Reisenauer. She is the school counselor at New England High School, New England schools in general. But the reason that I am catching her group a little bit early today is because there are 4 schools that are doing a college bus tour around the state. So I am catching Jane just for a quick minute while her and several of the other students are in their admissions visit here at Bismarck State. So Jane, thank you so much for letting me steal you for just a little bit. So can you tell me a little bit about this bus tour and kind of how it came to be? Who thought of it?
My guess is Bobby Olson, the counselor from South Hart.
Okay.
She started this with the other area school counselors from Beach and Trinity and also New England at that time.
Okay.
So probably as much as up to 10 years. They've
Wow.
been getting these kids out and around the state to see the different campuses.
That's really wonderful.
Yes.
So
Yes.
today we have, we have your school, New England.
Yes.
We have Beach, Belfield, and Dickinson Trinity, and then South Hart, which you mentioned, Bobby
Right.
is the counselor at. We'll be doing this next week.
Right. Her schedule had a conflict.
Okay,
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about why it's important to get students out in a way like this, and maybe why you do it this way instead of being like, okay, bye, have fun, go visit colleges.
Yes. Well, we do really encourage parents and students to schedule their own tours because those are a little bit more detailed to their interest. However, a lot of our students never get out to these areas to see these different campuses, so that gives them that opportunity to hear the different admissions counselors tell about their programs and what it takes to get accepted to that school.
Sure.
And I'm finding more and more that juniors are the students who are going. And that fits right in because we try to do a lot of research about careers, and because all juniors in the state take the ACT in March. So this preps them for where do you want to send your scores.
Yeah, so they
Yes.
get a good idea about where they want to send their
Right.
scores, what the criteria are to
That's
get
correct.
into those schools,
Yep.
and all of that.
Admission requirements of various schools and which schools have which programs.
Perfect.
So
That sounds really, really great.
yeah, they're very fortunate that we do all that for them, I think.
No, I think so too. And they get a lot of exposure. So today, here in Bismarck is where I'm
Right.
catching you.
Right.
Students can check out Here BSC,
Yes,
UMary, and the Hair Academy.
that's correct.
What other campuses are you visiting over the next few days?
We are visiting the University of Jamestown, UND in Grand Forks,
Okay.
Minot State. And so,
Okay.
because last year, and that will be next year, then we will hit Valley City, NDSU, and Wapaton.
Okay, so you do like an every other year kind of thing.
Every year we go, but every year a different part of the state.
Oh, that's really great.
Yes, yes. So,
Okay.
so if they do it as a junior and a senior, they'll get to see a lot of campuses.
For sure.
Yes.
So you mentioned that Bobby Olson from South Hart is
Yes.
the person who coordinates this the most, but I'm
Yes.
sure she shares with all of you.
Yes.
What goes into coordinating something like this? It seems like there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, a lot of phone calls, a lot of phone calls to see if these dates work with all the colleges, and then figuring out the distance and how much time it takes for a bus to get from here to here and how much time. So, and I really feel we do 2 each day, and that's the most a student can take in any way.
Absolutely.
So it's 4 tours for 2 days. So our buses, the kids had to be at school at 6:15 this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, and so then we'll get to Grand Forks probably about 8 tonight.
Whew.
And up early again and all day tomorrow, and back home tomorrow night by 8:30.
Wow, that is a
So
doozy of 2
it's
days.
1-2 days, but
Mhm.
it's enjoyable and it's educational.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you hear from students that they like the best about this style tour, or something that they say that their favorite is?
Well, usually, of course, it's the meals.
Yeah, eating on campus.
Eating
Let's
on
get real.
campus.
Eating on campus.
And all the variety of choices, because it's so much different than a small school
Yeah.
lunchroom, which we have wonderful lunch at our school, but
Yeah.
still.
I ate there last year. It's true.
Yeah, so they do love that diversity of a lot of choices, and just just to see the different kinds of services
Mhm.
also that are available on every campus,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
and to know that every campus really wants to help kids succeed.
Yep.
So the better they have a plan made, the more likely they'll start and finish.
That is true. So, all right. So, is there any other kind of general info you want to give about the tour? I know we nailed the 4 schools that are here this week, next week. How many students are here at BSC today?
At BSC, we have pretty close to 50,
Okay.
48 to 50 students.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the rest, how many are out at U Mary and the Hare Academy this morning?
I'd say 25,
Okay.
right?
Nice. So,
So-
about 60-ish
Yeah,
students
60,
total on the
70
whole thing?
students, yes.
Man, that's
Yes.
a lot of kids to wrangle. And you
Yes.
have 3 chaperones, or how many chaperones do you have?
I brought
suppose?
2, so I have one
Okay.
out at University of Mary and me here,
Mhm.
and then Heather is the school counselor from Dickinson Trinity and Belfield, so she's here, and
Perfect.
Leanne is the school counselor from Beach, and she's here.
Wonderful.
So as well as our bus drivers, of course.
Yep.
The most important thing is that thanks to our administrators and our school boards for helping pay for the bus driver and the motel rooms. The kids pay for their own meals, but still, it's an expense to the schools, and
Yep.
and willing to let the kids miss the academic time in
Yep.
the classrooms, but they're out learning.
Yep.
So
They are. So,
we all know that we need to help our kids make good plans,
Mhm.
and if they have better plans, then the less likely they're going to have huge student loans because
Yeah.
they changed degrees so many times while they were in school.
yeah, it's that
So-
preparation piece that's super important for students, for their families,
Yes.
and obviously, the schools that are doing this tour are really doing their part to help students make the best decision that they can.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we hope to.
Yeah.
But there's a lot to decide and
mhm.
a lot of issues.
Yeah,
So
for
thank
sure.
you for your time.
Yes,
This
thank
was
you,
nice.
Jane. I really appreciate you letting me interview you today, and of course, you and the other
Yes.
counselors
Yes.
putting the time and effort into taking these
Yeah.
students on these tours every
And
year.
that's the other thing that's so nice is the other school counselors. We all get along so well. We all work together. Bobby definitely has taken the heavy organizational duties, and we really appreciate that on her part.
Well, shout out to Bobby. Hope you
Good
watch
job, Bobby.
us at some point. Thanks for all your hard work, and of course, you as well, and the other 2 counselors who are here. All right, next week, I will be back. We'll be talking about dual credit assistance and what we have at the Bank of North Dakota in regards to that and why it's important. So join me next week at our regularly scheduled time at 2:30. We will be live at 2:30, but make sure you give us a like on all of our social media and turn on your live notifications so you know every single time we go live, no matter what time we do it. All right, thanks again, and we'll
Thank
see you
you.
later. Bye.